Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pixel Quest. I am MrEnvelope. Hello, hello. Welcome back guys to another episode. We're over here at the new base area that we settled in last episode, and I've been doing a little bit of work, trying to make it look better. As you can see though, I cleared out a whole bunch of trees. That took a long time. Thankfully we have a vein miner, or ore excavation, but did that. Tried to keep the original terrain, but I've been messing with some stuff, making it just a little better, I think. A lot of this stuff will get cleaned up more too. Like, I'm not just gonna have it be brick and just these blocks and everything, but that's something I can do, you know, when I'm just trying to kill time. But I have these like random little flower beds. Right here we got some hemp growing. We got some berries growing up here. Two little patches, and I think I'm gonna put another bit of crops right here. I'm thinking maybe some wheat. We're on peaceful, so we don't need food, but getting hay bales I think is a good idea for breeding, which is what we're going to be focusing on a little bit today too. For Pixelmon, if we want Pokemon to breed, we have to build habitats for them pretty much. So that's what these big circles are for. We got one right here. There's two breeders right here. There's one down there. One set up here, and then one inside that cave. These little circles, by the way, aren't going to be permanent. I just wanted to make sure I had enough room for all of them and everything. It's a bit of a shame, because with Pixelmon, I could change this in, like, the configs, but I don't think I'm gonna. For Pokemon to breed, like, let's say, for example, we're breeding some water types. If we're breeding water types, ideally you would put water blocks around them. Each Pokemon type has different blocks that they like, and each block has like a certain amount of points that'll speed up the breeding process. But for water types, water blocks are a good one, and then putting down lily pads too is another good way. So we have to build these habitats, and might be a little tricky to see, but all these gridded blocks that show up, that's the space that is affected by the Pixelmon stuff, so it can get pretty ugly sometimes. Like, if we were to do this, like, on land, we would have to have, like, a big perfect square of water all over. And it's just really ugly, and it's hard to make look good, I feel like. So that's the little struggle with breeding. Other than that, it's pretty easy peasy and kind of straightforward. It gets worse with other types, like with fire type Pokemon, you have to place down Netherrack, and that's a super ugly block. Luckily, I'm using Jappa's textures, so I think it'll look a little better, but still, it's not ideal. But anyways, today, or right now, I wanted to hatch these eggs really quick. I've been holding on to them. They're 10-kilometer eggs, I think. So there's a chance we get something pretty good. We got a Golett. Ooh, a Larvesta. Very nice. Hatch. And a Passimian. Okay, well, nothing too crazy, but we got something cool. I'm more interested in the Larvesta. Oh, it has Flame Body. That's good, because we're doing egg stuff today. And we're going to be working on the base, like getting machines and stuff down. Flame Body and Lonely Nature. That's not typically ideal. And its IV spread isn't the worst, but it's not really anything super crazy awesome. But in between episodes, Ninny and I took a trip out to the end, and I'm gonna play a little bit of that. This one's tiny. You can have it.
Oh my god! Take him.
Oh, I need a PC
Oh, why'd you throw a Master Ball?
because I want to try to sync its nature.
Oh.
I have a Modest Abra. Alright, here we go. I'm glad I was recording.
You're gonna be speed form.
When I'm done with you. Hooray! Oh, Abra's leveling up.
Yeah, Cooch,
Uh-oh.
Tim. Oh. Oh, you don't want him to evolve?
Wacky wavy. Nice. Yeah, so I was able to catch a Deoxys. Ninny totally let me do that. It spawned on him, and he said go for it. So thank you so much, Ninny. I really like Deoxys. He's one of my favorite legendaries. And we could change his form with the meteorite that he came with. So that's pretty cool. He's nothing super crazy special, but, you know, he is modest. His IV spread could be better, but it is what it is. Still very cool. And since this is a Jungle M, I have been getting the very, very lucky spawns of Mew. So we have a few Mews now. One of them is super awesome. So we got an Adamant one, which isn't necessarily good for Mew, but because it has Synchronize, we might be able to, you know, make other Pokemon we find Adamant, which is generally a pretty decent nature for physical attackers. And then we got Calm and Lonely. So very cool. We got a few Mews, and we'll be able to clone them to try to get Mewtwo. So that's always fun. And then some other legendaries that I've caught is a Meltan. I threw a Master Ball at it because I was really hoping that it would be a Ditto, but it turns out it was just a Meltan. Real tiny guy. You get those from smelting iron, gold, and bauxite, and I think silicon. So we got pretty lucky with that. Also caught a Keldeo, Entei, Heatran. That's the Fione we hatched. And I guess that's it. So still pretty cool. Got a few legends now. But one other final really cool thing we caught right here in the jungle, we got a shiny Scyther. You can barely tell that he's shiny. This is like his normal color scheme. In fact, this is a regular Scyther, and this one's shiny. So still pretty cool. But let's go ahead and get started with some of the breeding stuff right now. So we got the tournament coming up, and at the moment, why did I look up tournament? At the moment, I don't have anything ready to go. I only have one member of the team picked out, and it is a Shelder. So we're going to go with Shelder. I've been hunting furiously the last 2 nights, looking for Pokemon. Pokemon that can breed with Shelder. A Shelder with its ability Skill Link. And unfortunately, I haven't gotten a Jolly Nature Pokemon, but I think we should be fine. So we got this female Shelder. We're going to breed it with this Adamant Kingler. And we're trying to pass this guy's nature with this one's ability. So I think all we need is an Everstone, because I think the mom will always pass down its ability. I could be wrong. These two should breed. They don't have any special IVs or anything. But this Krabby has a perfect attack, and it can breed with the Shelder. This one has a perfect defense, perfect... oh boy, special defense, perfect speed, and perfect HP. So those are the only natures that really matter. You don't really need to focus with special attack with Shelder. So let's go ahead. Oh, why did I got to keep them in the box. All right, so this habitat is going to be the one we use. So let's put in the female Shelder and the Adamant Kingler, and they should make a Shelder baby. If we check them. Hello? Skill Link is... I named it Skill Link, by the way. These aren't their names. Skill Link is more attracted to Adamant every day, and I think if we put down lily pads, that's another block that will increase their affection with each other to speed up this process. Okay, that's all we got. Is more attracted to Adamant every day. Alright, so now we just pretty much wait. We wait for them to have a baby, and then... when it happens, it happens. It should show up in this one, I believe. Yes, they're in the bottom one. I learned this from Etho, by the way. You could put 2 breeders on top of each other, and they'll still work in the same space. I think that could be fixed in this version of Pixelmon. Alright, guys, so Kingler and Shelder made their egg. It's in my party right here. I picked up these 2 things because I was AFK here, and I didn't want Lugia and Ho-Oh to spawn, but we'll put them back in a second. But basically... we're just going to have these guys keep making eggs, and while we move around trying to hatch it, because that's what we have to do, I'm going to be working on the base, the main house that's going to hold all of our machines, and I'm going to be doing this on a stream. So obviously, this episode came out, the stream already happened, but if you want to watch any future streams, be sure to follow me on Twitch. There's a link down below, but I'm going to go ahead and start live streaming and get this done. So yeah, I'll be right back. Oh man, guys, I just caught another Mew. But the stream went good. We built our building. We'll take a look at that in a second. It's careful. Okay, well, it's not a very good Mew. But the stream went so well, in fact, oops, that we caught 2 more Mews during it. Like, right when I started, I think 1 spawned. Oh, no. Right when I started, our bells started ringing. And I was not expecting that. Normally these take a super long time, but we caught Ho-Oh right away. And then right towards the end of the stream, the other one started ringing and we got Lugia. There you go. And I caught them both in park balls, and those have like the gold and silver coloring to them. Oh, they're saying hi. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, that's enough of that. And while we were, building and stuff, we did get a few eggs. We've progressed a little bit in getting the perfect shelter, or the semi-perfect. If I could get a jolly one, that would be the best. But I don't think we will. I'll take adamant for the tournament. But we got, let's see. Oh, I think it's breeding. No, it's not. Okay, well, one of these shelters, this one, it has perfect attack and perfect HP. And the ones that are breeding now, we're trying to pass on the perfect special defense and the perfect speed. This guy is just holding a Everstone, so there's a pretty good chance it's not going to pass down its speed stat. I should probably change that, because it's okay if it doesn't pass down the nature. We have a few. I think this one. Yeah, this one's adamant. So if we did try to breed it later, we have adamant shelters that we could breed it with to give it. I can't fly on you. I did that so much during the stream. But yeah, I think I should switch their held items and stuff. But check it out, guys. That's a boss. This is the the new base, kinda. It's just a single building. We kind of just needed a spot for the machines, so that's what we have here. We got a refined storage set up. These are all like powered and everything right now, but they're not hooked up to the machine. We'll have to do that at some point. And then I got some extra furnaces up here. These ones, they're not accessible, but they will be in the machine. I'm going to hook up like crafters to them, so if we have recipes that require smelting, we can just do it in the system and it'll send it to those ones. I think is going to be what we do. And then we'll also set up like a pulverizer and maybe an induction smelter up there. I'm not sure. We'll see. One thing I haven't decided where to put yet, though, is the what are they called? the Pixelmon mechanical anvils, because I don't know where we're gonna do our Pokeball production. That's kind of important because we don't have any. I've been buying all my Pokeballs from the Jaded Druid. He has a shop set up in Spawn. So, can't be doing that forever. I need some of my diamonds for when we clone Mewtwo and Mew and stuff. I just saw like a Scizor boss. Okay. I already got this guy's Mega Stone, but it's still a boss. We should definitely try to kill it. They can drop some pretty good loot. Nice. I finally got Perish Song on... Oh, another star. That is awesome. I finally got Perish Song on Lapras. It gets it at level 60. And that makes both Pokemon who hear the song faint in the third turn. So it's been really nice with cheesing all the bosses. Because I love getting boss drops, trying to see what I'll get. But another star is actually pretty cool. We can make a beacon, which I'm not going to do. Or we can use an, arcane ensorcellator to make a mending book, which is really cool. You can never have too many mending books. That's a whole reason why I haven't been wearing my Thunderstone armor, because I want to make sure it has like all the perfect enchants. I think it's too risky just enchanting it, because there's no way, I don't think, to remove the enchants. And I want the Thunderstone armor because you get a really big speed boost. Like normally when you wear Thunderstone armor, or when you wear any type of elemental stone armor, you get like a speed boost. But the Thunderstone armor gives you an extra 50% speed boost. And to make it even better, let's see, this is an efficiency 5, but you get haste 2. You get haste 2 everywhere you go, and you can insta-mine stuff pretty much, and that's really cool. I really enjoy moving fast in modded Minecraft. I think with this base, we're gonna have to do Pokeball production like in the ground over here. I typically wanted to have everything like above ground, but the mechanical anvils, if we could get them further away from where we typically hang out, I think that would be better. I don't like the noises that they make. They're pretty loud. And oh, there might be noise mufflers, actually. Nope. Sound? Okay, well, I know immersive engineering has headphones that you can wear for the machines in that mod. These ones, the ear deafeners, ear defenders, but I don't think it's going to work with Pixelmon's mechanical anvil sounds. So I think maybe we can go down in here, maybe branch off to the left or something, clear out some space, maybe even lower than that, set up all of our mechanical anvils and stuff, and then, you know, we'll send everything back up to the system, because the system's just right here. And with this storage system, I would typically like to have different setups around the base too, so we don't have to keep reporting back over here. We'll have like wiring going all under the base everywhere. It'll be super ugly, but it'll be very helpful for us. If we can hide it well enough, that'd be good. And up here too, inside the actual home. So I didn't really have an exact... Why am I still moving fast? Well, that's a nice bug. I didn't have anything really planned in here. All I really knew I needed was a place to set my spawn. That's about it. And then I'm thinking whenever I die, I can come out here, go out of this big window, and just like fly off to wherever I died to go grab my stuff. Alright, so let's maybe kind of get this space cleared out. So this is what I did for the enchanting area, like I said. I just dug a little bit. Oh, there's a shiny Sharpedo boss out in the river. But this is what I did. I just like, I dug a hole. Oh, I put down... Oh, this might be too far. Oh, that might be too much. I put down some TNT and I did some good old-fashioned mining. Let's put these down too, just so these explosions don't get too crazy, and then we'll see how this goes. You know, I want this. Gimme. Run. What? Okay, that one worked. Why did that one work and the other ones didn't? That makes no sense. Okay. There is a few like conflictions and stuff going on. Like we have FTB utilities and we have this permissions thing set up with the server, so I've been fighting with that, trying to figure out the perfect mix on what to enable and what not to enable and stuff. And it messes up with a lot of the permissions that you can do with like other mods. Okay, that was perfect. That's like exactly what I wanted. I don't think this is enough room, but now we have like a good shape and a good idea of what we're kind of going for. God dang, Haunter's laughing at me. So this is a pretty good shape. I'm going to go ahead and put down just a few more TNT. I think this isn't dumb. And then let's also go out this way a bit. I should make a flint and steel. What am I doing here? Okay, this is good. I'm very happy with this. We're gonna take out this little chunk right here, and then we're done with this. I'm not gonna be building the... That's why you were laughing. You had this trap set up. And like I was saying, we're not gonna be doing this today. We're just, you know, clearing out space so I could do this like off camera or something. It's just gonna be putting down a whole bunch of auto anvils and all that junk. So I have two of these crafters already made. I think they're from quest rewards. I was thinking of putting them in here, but I think that's going to be real ugly. I kind of like having some of this wood here. Like I had some up here, but then I replaced them with the redstone furnaces, and I kind of missed the wood and everything, but I don't know. I was thinking of putting these here, but maybe for now we'll just put like the two that I have. And what these do is they kind of act like interfaces from... oh, what's that mod? Applied Energistics. But we can also just put like general recipes in them, like once we get them hooked up to the system. So let's grab some cable. So for these to have power, they just need to be hooked up to the refined storage controller. I got mine back here. If we take this out, you can see the big mess back there. Very nice. And I got wiring going underneath all the way the back, and it's kind of good because now these can easily be hooked up. We just need to hook up the buses to them, I believe. Or no, I think they also acquire a crafter too. These are really neat. They act as like the thing that actually stores recipes, the thing that actually makes the recipes, and they act as like the interfaces from Applied Energistics. Refined storage is really cool. I'm coming to really like it a lot more. But let's see. So we put our patterns over here in the pattern grid. I made one of these a while ago. I just never hooked it up to anything. we're doing a process, right? No, we're doing just a regular recipe. So we're trying to make a recipe for the level balls. Cooked yellow, cooked red, cooked black. It'll make 2. Give me the recipe. I can put it in either one of these. And now, if I look up level ball, we have the option to craft it. We can go, I want 10. Give me. And now we're getting 10. Very cool. And then once we get all the mechanical anvils set up, we can also do custom recipes too, where we'll go to processing. We can say, I want one of those. And they're called discs, right? It's going to cost one of these. No, not 10. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop. Hello. There we go. Jeez, that took me a minute. It's going to cost 1 disc. It'll make one of these, and we'll, like, you know, make the recipe, and then we can take it downstairs to our mechanical anvil setup that we will have one day, and we can put this inside one of the crafting buses, and it'll be like, yo, no problem. I'll make the disc that you want. It's going to be great. It's going to be really, really great. And I can't wait to have that set up. That's going to be what I work on in between episodes while I'm hatching eggs and trying to figure out who else is going to be on the team. I have a feeling that the rest of my team is not going to be as properly trained as Shelder, just because I probably won't have enough time to get it happening. I'm being too picky about who I'm going to put on my team. Okay, so our 2 Shelders hatched. That one, oh, it passed down special defense and speed. That's awesome. And this one did not. Okay, so this one goes in the garbage. And number 5, we're going to nickname you. I learned this naming scheme from Etho. It's very helpful when you're just doing a whole bunch of breeding. So it's a female. It has special defense and speed. Both perfect. This one's just adamant. I don't know why we're keeping this one. I think just as a backup. But now we should breed defense. Right? Those 2 have not... What are they doing? Oh, we could start just breeding those 2 together. Wait, no. Those 2. Perfect HP and attack with perfect special defense and speed. But we got to get the defense stat in there. So let's go with those 2 together next. We're getting there, guys. It's a process. But while I do this, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think of the house, the build. It's really wonky. There's a lot of weird blocks in there. We got the electrum coils, the sandy bricks just here, and we got the jasper, the metal blocks. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. It's kind of different, and it's not really a house. I feel like it's kind of just a workstation. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. I'm MrEnvelope, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.